Brian Wu, the kid on the mound from Oakland, California, 3-1 on the year with a 2.45 ERA. You got to win this game to salvage the final game of the series, but also you want to win that season series against this club because it's going to be a dogfight the rest of the way.
Gets us started with the first pitch, popped up. Foul territory. Rojas right there, the former Astro farmhand, makes the catch. Ground ball up the middle, a little bit of range there. Plant from Polanco, and the stretch by Raley at first base. 2 up and 2 down.
2 out, nobody on for Jordan Alvarez, Astros designated hitter.
Jordan hits one into right field for a base hit, so the Astros have their first base runner of the day. Jordan Alvarez with a 2-out single.
Missed his spot. They wanted that pitch, I think, up and away. This one ended up staying inside, and Jordan again pulling the hands through nicely, raking it into right field for that base hit.
Here's the pitch, swung on, weak ground ball right side, off to his left. Polanco to scoop it up, throws the first in time to get Diaz, and that's going to retire the side. A scoreless first inning for Brian Wu. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left on. Underway here at T-Mobile Park.
Well, for a team that has struggled offensively this year, and particularly of late, it is not great that Ronel Blanco enters the game with the lowest opposing batting average of any starting pitcher in baseball.
And Crawford pops it up, shallow left side, going out in the left center. Pena, shortstop, is called off now by Dubon, who comes in to make the catch for out number 1.
Here's the pitch to Robles, swinging a line drive down the left field line. Fair ball in toward the corner. Robles the turn, heading for second. Up with the ball is Dubon. The throw into second, the slide, and it gets on by Altuve. The throw backed up by the first baseman Singleton. Victor Robles in at second base with a 1-out double here in the bottom of the first inning.
In the left field, Dubon coming on. He'll make a diving catch. Mauricio Dubon, a quick throw to second. Getting tested early in his first start of the series, and Dubon can play anywhere and play it well.
Making a great play, diving in. That's a tough play for outfielders. That ball straight at him. But we're seeing that defense show up again early in this ball game.
Now Raley smokes one to center, but right there is Jake Myers, so the Mariners putting some good swings on Ronel. That last one right to Jake in center. 1 hit, 1 left on, scoreless after 1.
There's Josh Rojas, third baseman, left-handed hitter.
This is out to the gap, into right center field, and it bounces into the J-Rod squad for a stand-up ground rule double. I guess that's the only way those come, after all. And Rojas in scoring position. So second straight inning, the Mariners have had a man at second.
And the 3-1 pitch, Haniger, and it's down low for ball 4. So Mitch Haniger with a walk, and the Mariners have a little something going here in the bottom of the second. Runners on at first and second with 1 out.
And this one grounded towards Altuve, could be 2. To Pena for 1, the turn. Not in time for the double play. Close play at first, but Raley just beats the throw by Jeremy Pena.
Mariners looking to take the lead. Here's Dillon. 8 home runs on the year, 26 runs batted in, getting the start in left field this afternoon.
Out to the gap, in left center field, blasted back in. It stays just inside the yard. Rojas is in. Raley comes across. Moore legging out for 3 with a headlong slide. And the Mariners have taken a 2-0 lead in the second inning.
Changeup down in the zone, still a pretty decent pitch, but able to line this into the left center gap. There was no denying Dillon. He was getting to third base, and that's a huge hit for the Mariners. Hopefully that breaks the ice a little bit for him offensively and kind of opens the door.
Got him. Crawford strikes out to end the inning, but some damage done by Seattle with a double and then a 2-run triple by Dylan Moore. It's 2-0 ends.
Here we go, top of the third. First time the Mariners have had the lead in this series.
Well, he just blows them away up top. A good fastball from Brian Wu. His first strikeout today.
Really good ride on this 4-seam fastball. Just kind of takes off as it gets to home plate. See the action running up and away.
96 upstairs again. Another strikeout on a good heater from Wu.
Well, it's another fastball, 4-seamer, and good run up and in. Looked like it might have made contact with the bat, but Raley able to hang on to it.
Swing and a miss. Got him on a fastball that had a lot of movement. Strikes out the side in the third. A good third for Brian Wu. Woo indeed.
Jordan Alvarez, he has the Astros only hit early on, a 2-out single back in the first.
He's a 3 1/3 in this time with only 1 base runner allowed. And that base runner is Jordan Alvarez, who crushes one deep to right. Forget about it.
You gotta be kidding me with that.
Hit the facade of the upper deck. One of the longest shots in T-Mobile history. The big man, Air Jordan, goes on a long ride to right. That hit the facade of the upper deck above the suite level.
He destroyed StatCast with that. That was optimal. That was 111.7 off the bat with a 32-degree launch angle. Just a majestic blast.
Swung on, popped up. Left field long run. Dylan Moore towards the line. Fighting the sun. And a little side saddle turn. Makes the catch. Well done by Demo. Alvarez with a home run puts Houston on the board. We go bottom 4. It's 2-1 Mariners.
Polanco to Jorge Polanco. He's a switch hitter. He's batting 189 from the left side, this side.
Polanco, right field, and gone. Now the Mariners get that run right back.
107 off the bat for Polanco. It's a slider. Stays up and away. Polanco able to get extension, and the barrel to the ball kind of backs up. A huge statement again. We knew these two teams were going to go back and forth quite a bit, and good to see the Mariners get on top of that one.
Swing and a miss. Haniger strikes out. Second strikeout for Polanco. Second out of the inning.
0-2 ground ball. 2 hopper to Altuve. He's got the short hop and a good overhand throw. Gets Raley for the third out of the inning.
Moore a 2-run triple in the second inning. That got the scoring started for Seattle. Swing and a foul tip held on to by Diaz. Finally got him with a slider. And Moore is the third strikeout victim of Polanco. 1 away. And that is strike 3 call right at the knees with the fastball. Crawford doesn't like it, but Brian Walsh got it right. Crawford shaking his head as he continues words. Now makes his way slowly back to the first base dugout. 2 out.
Got him. Foul tip caught by Yainer Diaz. 5 strikeouts for Nell, 3 in the inning. Through 5, the Astros down 3-1.
As we start the 6th, Mauricio Dubon stands in against Brian Wu.
Ground ball. That's a fair ball. Dubon has himself a base hit. He is going to make the turn and head to second. The ball gets by Robles. Mauricio thinking about third, but Robles recovers in time.
And Mauricio Dubon never stopped running. He'll be credited with a double.
Broke his bat. That's going to be up the first baseline. Raley will try and underhand it, and everybody's safe. I'm not sure what Cal Raleigh did there, but he never threw it. I think if he actually throws that to first base, he gets that call. So he tried to get the... I'm not sure what he was doing with that flip, but Jose Altuve, that pitch broke the bat, not the swing. Oh my goodness.
Got destroyed. But I don't think the home plate umpire constituted that as a throw to be able to call Altuve out for running inside the line.
Line right to Crawford. Dropped it, picks it up. On to first. And now Espana's coming out.
Crawford had it in his glove and intentionally let it drop so that the Mariners could turn 2, score that 6-4-3. That is not an infield fly situation. First of all, it's a line drive. Also, runners at first and third. No infield fly rule in that situation either. Left-hander Taylor Saucedo, first one out of the bullpen for Seattle, with Dubon at third, 2 outs. Alvarez a tying run at the plate with the Mariners leading 3-1.
Hits this ball hard to center field. Back goes Julio, still going back near the wall. This ball's caught by Rodriguez. No, it falls out of his glove. Rodriguez down on the track. Jordan's going to go for third. He's going to have an RBI triple. We'll check on the status of Julio Rodriguez, and the outfielders are motioning to quickly get out to the outfield to check on their star center fielder.
Oh, man. His right foot went into that wall and tore it to shreds. You just hope that he's okay. He was going full steam into that wall trying to make a play on Jordan. Almost did. It looked like that ball was in the glove, and the collision with the wall knocked it out. That's the last thing the Seattle Mariners need. Maybe it was that left foot that went in there and tore up the wall.
Had it momentarily and just...
He did, huh?
Jarred loose.
No, that was an incredible play. Full speed. He grabbed, I think, that right one when he hits the ground.
They are really watching that right ankle for Julio Rodriguez right now. And obviously concern from everybody here at T-Mobile Park. The Astros get a run on the play. It's a triple for Jordan Alvarez. Scott Service saying, let's not test this ankle. You need to come out. As much as he wants to see his star stay in this big game in a one-run contest,
It's a good call.
There's no way he can. Good to see Julio Rodriguez walking it off.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Saucedo strikes him out. And the Mariners get off the field in the 6th inning.
Haniger has walked and struck out. The only walk issued by Brunell. And
there's a big break for Polanco. This is into center field, and Jorge makes the turn on to third. Now the Mariners put the game in motion here in the 6th inning. They've got him on the corners with 2 outs. Now Martinez has been very good against right-handers this year, as Haniger, a righty batter, gets a hit off of him. He has not had the same success against lefties, however, and now having to face a power lefty in Luke Raley. Fly ball, a towering fly ball, out to right field. Luke Raley has done it! A 3-run
Raley holding the trident. And either way, Aaron, we talked about it. Not only did the Mariners answer back, but they add on to the lead as well.
Colin Snyder takes over. Jeremy Pena is his first hitter.
Pena sends one high and deep to left field. Jeremy gets into one and gives the Astros a run right back. First pitch of the inning, and there's the first run allowed at home by Colin Snyder. It's a 6-3 game on Pena's 8th home run of the year.
Pena making the adjustment after seeing him the first game of this series, gets a hanging sweeper and pummels it. 414-foot shot into the bullpen of the Seattle Mariners to get this inning going.
And now Yordan Alvarez a double away from hitting for the cycle. Bats here. And he hits one down the line in right field. This could be the cycle. Yordan heading to second base. He is going to get there. 44 with his first career cycle with a double here in the 8th inning.
They went down with that slider, and he's able to get the head out and yank this just inside that first baseline. And once it got in the corner, Yordan knew what he had to do, get into second base, and he did, standing up.
This is off of Santos. The deflection played barehanded by Polanco. In time. What a tremendous play by Polanco.
Polanco stayed with it off the deflection, bare hands it, and a nice stretch on the other end by Ty France.
So now a runner on third with 2 outs, and Chas McCormick gets his second at bat, and Chas comes through with a base hit. Astros get another single run. They have scored 4 single runs in the last 5 innings. It's now a 6-4 game. Good swing there by Chas.
Yeah, it's got to feel good for Chas. Had an opportunity early in this game with a couple of guys on. Did not come through, but came through here in the 8th inning.
Pena. Well, now Robles really fighting the sun, creeping in, trying to find it, and wow, he does with 2 hands. Maybe the last possible second.
Robles planted underneath it. He waited for it. He made the catch, and that's going to retire the side. Houston, they get 1 on a couple of base hits, and they leave a man on.
We have reached the 9th. Astros down to their final 3 outs, facing Andres Munoz. On the corner, he throws him with a slider.
Well, nothing Jake Myers can do here, and credit Andres Munoz with an outstanding location on that slider, and Cal Raleigh on the other end to frame it up.
Swing and a miss. 2 down.
Well, another devastating slider. This one started out even a little bit lower, and then as it got to home plate, it found the dirt. Trey Cabbage comes up empty.
Joey Loperfido pinch hits for Dubon. They go to the lefty off the bench. Such a critical at bat here. Loperfido, if he can reach, then the tying run Altuve comes to the plate. And they got it. Munoz strikes out the side in order, and he punctuates the Mariners' win. They salvage the series, and they take game 3 6-4 over the Astros.
Well, a much needed victory for the Mariners today, as you mentioned, Aaron. Coming out of this All-Star break, losing the first 2, but coming back today in a big way.